everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're back on Sims today, and this is going to be the first episode of building the house. Just the shell at the moment with a few bits of furniture because the way I built it was just sort of building it around the furniture, because in Sims there is so much space even if you try to make it exactly like something else in the real world. So a settee can take 2 to 3 squares in Sims, and leave you little room or a lot of room when there isn't that much room in real life. So I've built this house before and I built it way too big, so there was too much room, and then this one, when I built it, there was 1 square for them to walk through, and our house isn't that small, there is more room, but if I was to give this house more room surrounding the objects, it wouldn't look very good. The space around objects, there's no in between. So I placed stuff down and built around it type thing. So this is supposed to be the living room. I put the stairs in first to sort of get an idea of where stuff should be, because the living room is right by the stairs basically, so I had to put the stairs in. This was for the fireplace, but the way we have a cut-in with a log burner, but there isn't one like that, so I just had to sort of when I've been building the other houses, I learned to sort of do that and just put in a fireplace. And this is the kitchen. I only made it 3 tiles wide because counters in this game are a tile. So then there's the tile in the middle, and there is a lot more room in real life than there is in the game, but I can't make it exact. Same with the doors. The doors aren't exactly the same, but they're better. Like, they're as close as I can get them. And some doors are 2 tiles and some are 1 tile, and the 2 tiles were too big even if they were looked better, so I just used this one. It's just a base game one. I used that one because it's the closest I could get to our actual back door. Next episode we will be doing upstairs and probably more furnishing, but this was just sort of putting it in at the moment because I wanted to keep this short, so it's only 10 minutes long, so I don't put in the rooms just yet, and upstairs is more difficult than downstairs, so we'll have to get that sorted next episode. So I go in to try and put a few bits of furniture in to sort of see if I can sort it. I use these lights just to start with. Most people who play Sims use these when they're just building because it lights up the most. They're quite nice lights. We've got some saucer lights in the kitchen, so I'll be using them. And this is how I sort the fireplace out. It's kind of like I say, it's a cut-in, and then the log burner's in there. But this is the best I could get, because if I close it off to the room, then use a smaller one, it takes up too much room. So I put the fireplace inside that bit of the wall, and then it looks better. I tried looking for a sofa that's quite like ours. We've just got a simple leather sofa, and there's a complaint with a lot of people who play Sims that there isn't enough sofas that look like just regular sofas, and we've just got a regular leather sofa. So, and a lot of them look similar, but they don't look exact. So I just used the base game simple black one because it's black leather. I'm not too good with all the controls, but I've tried to learn how to use a lot of the controls that I do know how to use. But I'm not an expert on Sims. You'd have to find other people. Like, I watched this, well, he's not the Sim Supply anymore, he's just James Turner, Deligracy, Little Simsy. They're much better, and they've got different lists or guides on how to do the Sims. We've got a sideboard in the corner, so I just used this one. Thought I could place it, but the light was getting in the way. It's just a simple sideboard, so it was just any sort of chest of drawers, at least in the category of the chest of drawers. We've got a little cabinet that our TV sits on, and I was gonna use one of the ones from the actual TV stand category, but I'd remembered that I'd seen one closer to what we've got, so I went looking for it, and I knew it was in one of the surface categories. And there's a lot more in this category that look more like what we've got. It's not quite like this one, because it's just sort of a cabinet on wheels, and it's got like glass doors and shelves inside where we've got a DVD player and some DVDs and stuff. And behind that there's like another cabinet that used to have a shelf going over the top that was similar to a couple of the pieces. I think one of them is like the Jungle Adventure cabinet, or one of the shelves, I can't remember which pack it is, but it's one of them. Oh, that Get Famous, it's kind of like that. It just doesn't have the top bit, because it broke, and we just have shelves above that, so I used the one from Seasons, which it's just like that. It's got a couple of drawers and a couple of cupboards, and then my dad built some shelves over the top. He's got a lot of books, so I just used them from Jungle Adventure. I think my dad's do go all the way to the top, and I was gonna put the move objects cheat in, but I thought it doesn't really matter. That one from Jungle Adventure is what it looks more like. So I was just looking for something different, something that might look better, but I couldn't really find something. But yeah, it looks more like that on the bottom, but I couldn't use that because it needs the shells. I tried to move this, so I did put in move objects to put it in a better place to where it is in our house. We do have it on an angle, but like I said, between the TV stand and the sofa there's a lot more room. It's not that close to the chest where the shelves are, but within Sims the space around object, if I made the house bigger, there'd be too much room. And we're coming at the end now, and I just put a shelf in this corner because we have more shelves in that corner. Like I say, my dad has a lot more books. Next episode we'll be doing some more room builds and some more furnishing. So thank you for watching, everyone. Bye.